There is this wonderful book called You're Not Listening by Kate Murphy that dissects the lost art and the kind of limited science on listening. In a world where having a TED Talk is a milestone or having a prolific podcast is considered successful, our culture places almost no emphasis or education on the importance of listening. Now, Murphy's book had a ton of takeaways, but one of them really stuck out to me. So Winston Churchill's mother, Lady Randolph Churchill, wrote in her memoir that when she dined separately with arch-rival British politicians Benjamin Disraeli and William Gladstone,
when I left the dining room after sitting next to Gladstone, I felt he was the cleverest man in England. But when I left after sitting next to Disraeli, I felt I was the cleverest woman.
Disraeli was a master at what sociologist Charles Deber at Boston College calls the support response. So since the 1970s, Deber was interested in how people behave and compete for attention in social settings. By recording and transcribing more than 100 informal dinner conversations, he identified two common responses: the support response and the shift response. The shift response is basically recentering yourself in a conversation, and it's something we can all recognize.
Enough about me. Let's talk about you. What do you think of me?
Because everyone does it. Unintentionally, of course. But I swear after this video, you will not be able to escape how much people do shift responses. It is so common, even in myself. I catch myself all the time thinking, I'm relating to this person by sharing my experience, when in reality, I'm just hearing what they said and then I'm kind of making it about myself. So shift responses in your average conversation look like,
I'm so busy right now.
ugh, me too, I feel so overwhelmed. Whereas a support response,
I'm so busy right now.
why, what's going on? It is a very simple but difficult thing to put into practice, because shift responses don't necessarily mean we're self-centered or we don't care about people. But we do have this pervasive misconception that relating information through our own lens makes us better friends and conversationalists. And it's just simply not true. Because being an active listener who supports and engages and excavates the topic of conversation without centering ourselves, that is what makes us better friends. And sometimes, look, you can do both, right?
I'm just so busy right now.
Ugh, me too. How are you managing it?
Okay.
But support responses encourage the other person to tell their story, to share their feelings, and it gives them permission to be emotionally vulnerable and to explore. It's making and holding space for the other person. And if there's one thing that Kate Murphy really insists in her book, it's that we learn more, connect more, and are moved by listening. Really listening. So the next time you're talking to a friend, a partner, a family member, even a stranger, give them support responses and see just how much they tell you, because I can guarantee right now, you're gonna get their trauma, you're gonna get their life story, you're gonna get their relationship to their mother, all just by listening. And BBs, you know that's my kink. So I'm Anna Akana. Thank you to the Patreons who supported today's video, and thank you to my BDSM Daddy Squarespace for sponsoring today's episode. Daddy Squarespace makes it easy for creators to monetize their content and expertise in a way that fits their brand. With member areas, you can unlock a new revenue stream for your business and free up time in your schedule by selling access to gated content like videos, online courses, or newsletters. Plus, they have online booking and scheduling, making it easier than ever for your clients to schedule classes or sessions, and they can reschedule online, taking the hassle out of coordinating calendars. If you're a content creator like myself, they also have Video Studio now, so you can create pro-level videos effortlessly. And their Video Studio app helps you make and share engaging videos so that you can tell your story, grow your audience, find your kink. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and whenever you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Anna and use code Anna for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Please do it for me and for Daddy. Squarespace.